So, welcome back to the Oyster Oval for Game 3 of 3 in this Munster Premier T20. Kerry won the toss and have elected to bat against Limerick. The last game was very famous for UCC as they head off back down to Cork. They take their first win ever in the Premier T20 League in 8-9 attempts. And congratulations to them. They beat Limerick by 50-odd runs. And now both teams will take to the pitch. And they will hold a minute's silence for Blanche Rutland, who passed away yesterday. There will be a minute's silence across the province today and next week in honour of the fine lady who was a great volunteer scorer for Kerry all down through the years. Anybody who met her remembers her fondly, and she loved this club. Wherever they left or went, they played out of Tralee Rugby Club for years, up in kind of the recreational centre next to the train station, and finally here at the Oyster Oval. We all wish Richie, Sean, and Sean's nephew Ian, our best, and to the wider family, the Ryder Rutland family, as we have a minute's silence. A minute's silence for Blanche. And it's lovely to see Richie and Dara coming out to the field for the minute silence. And President of County Kerry Cricket Club, Dave Ramsey. And Dave will have a few words to say about Blanche before this minute silence. Reshte Goreva Anam Delish. And so let's get on with the game. She will go on to this. Can Kerry make it 2 from 2 today? And can Limerick turn it around from the loss against UCC? All will be revealed in the next 2-3 hours. Just reaching for a cup of tea. It's kind of gone cold now here in Tralee. Out in Spa. Had a few rain showers over the day during the day. Hopefully we'll be clear for the evening. So like in the first game that Limerick played, Shania Lamb will open from the Tralee Bay end. A warm welcome to everybody who's joining us or who will see this over the next day or two. So far, some results in today. In obviously the Premier T20, Middleton defeated Cork County. Cork County defeated Middleton by 7 wickets. Limerick thirds defeated Clare by 9 wickets. That was in a Division 2 match. Currently up in Lisrona, United Cricket Clonmel are 90 for 5 off 20, chasing 193 that Nina set. And Croker's Oval, Limerick Blasters scored 198, and Cork County are 92 for 2 off 15. There was a bit of rain around there earlier on, and that should be a cracking match. And the other result today was UCC defeated Limerick in the other Premier T20. While in the morning match, Kerry defeated UCC by about 50 runs. Kerry scored over 200. So you're looking at the inform batter for Kerry, which is Awe Sagir. And there's Kuram Iqbal, while Shania Lamb will open the bowling for Limerick. Like, share and subscribe for Club Sportscast. We'll be bringing you many games during the season and flipping over as well to the Munster Cricket Union YouTube channel. Their first game there will be this Wednesday, where Cork County will play Cork Harlequins, and that's the first ball in the air. There's a potential catch, and it's dropped. Just as I said, the informed batsman, he hikes one in the air, dropped. Should have been a catch. I know conditions out there after the rain are a bit slippy, but it was a catch nevertheless. Kura Mikbal now. Good bowling there by Shani. I think that was Ram who came in off the boundary. That's cut away. That could be the first boundary. And yes, it is. Spins away up over the boundary rope for the first boundary of this game. Kerry hit 67 to 70 in their power play against UCC. So let's see what their power play score will be here against a different opposition. Oh, a swing and a miss. Well bowled by Shani. He played. This time that's well struck. There's a chase on there. And that's another boundary. They've started. Picked up where they left off in the UCC game. That was well struck. Beautiful cover drive. Playing on off the back foot there. And no run. Captain Tim Smithy feels that ball. It's the end of the first over. 9 off it. Good start for Kerry. Coming to the attack now is Prasad Hedge. Prasad likes bowling a lot of short balls. Let's see how these two players deal with it. Awe is a good puller of the ball. Limerick should have someone at deep square. They don't. Oh, and a play and a miss by Awe. No run there. Sarfraz may have got one onto the toe there. Sarfraz keeper for Limerick. And that's an appeal for an LBW. Oh, there was a chance for a run out as well. LBW was given not out. I think it might have been a bit of height. They'll scramble by for a leg by. Good start to this over by Prasad. Tall, big man. Very powerful. That one's high in the air. That's a massive 6. It's gone for miles. And Prasad overcompensates the last ball. Bowling wide. That one again is hit in the air. This could be a chance. And it's taken. Nishant again. He's been taking catches all day. And there's the first wicket down. Khurram is out. Good catch there by Nishant. And a great breakthrough here for Limerick. Alam Murshed come in at number 3. 17 for 1 in 1.4 overs. Good start by Limerick. It's guyed right into the air. I think it hurt Nishant's hand as well. How you doing? And Alam defends the first ball. Prasad, a better ball. Nice length on that. Alam was the backbone of the Kerry innings in the first game today. That time this is wide. $18 for 1 off 1.5 overs. That's a better ball to finish off the over. 9 coming off it. Sorry, 8 coming off it with 1 wicket. And it looks like Asif will come into the attack. First ball on the money for Asif. Away tries to play that onto leg side. No run. An appeal for an LBW is not given. And while they were appealing, and it's a dead ball. Looks like no shot was played. So dead ball. Ball will have to be replayed now. And wide. Very noticeable that in the 3 games that have been played, the amount of wides that have been bowled. I think a lot of teams need to start thinking, especially bowlers, that, that's a shot in the air. Away has gone aerial for a second time today. Just a single though. Playing a dangerous game in the early stages. We saw what happened to UCC earlier on. They tried to play some aerial shots, and then some of the running between the wickets was pretty bad for them. He gets away with it this time. Lamb leaves it alone. Lamb will try and steady the ship here. Need to build a good partnership. Again, should be looking at 140, 150. Tries to cut that, but it wasn't there to be cut. It's the end of the over. 20 for 1 off 3. Prasad will continue from the road end. That's gone down leg. That'll be a wide. Fuller ball this time. But Away doesn't cash in. Straight back to the bowler. Top ball. Slower start here now from Kerry. I think that first wicket rocked them. Well defended on the back foot by Away. Good comeback ball there from Prasad. Just the 2 wides now. 3 balls gone. 2 off the over. It's a totally different game now to what the UCC or Kerry played against when Kerry played against UCC. That's Bottom edge. Down to third man. Guides the ball down to through gully for a single. Kerry happy just to knock this around for a little bit. They got about 70 in the first power play when they played against UCC this morning. That's not what it's going to be today, and that's a great looking ball to finish off the over. Just 4 off it. Good start by both teams. But Limerick have, on balance, Limerick have the edge here. They'll be very disappointed with their game against UCC, and they're hoping to make amends. That's cut away by Alam, straight out to Shani Alam. No relation. Both players would know each other quite well. Shani played in Kerry for a number of years. Lazy looking shot there by Alam. Needs to start to refocus. And this time he hits it well enough. It might go all the way. Looking at the umpire. And it's gone for a 6. Nice shot there by Alam. His first boundary of the afternoon. Brings up the 30 mark now for Kerry. He'll go again. And it's even bigger. And that one's gone into the sea. It's gone. Ball is gone. And that one's the second ball of the afternoon is on its way into Tralee. I think the fielder down there is looking to see as it bobs along. Probably will hit the ocean wall down the road at some stage. I used to go to Cork City matches years ago down in Turner's Cross, and any time the ball went outside of the stadium, people used to roar 50 quid, 50 quid, 50 quid. I think it's here now, 25 quid, 25 quid, 25 quid. Another MCU ball lost. I wonder how many balls have been lost in the sea. Will he go for a third 6? No. He tried it. He tried to pull that ball. And well, it's a dot ball. 36 for 1 now off 4.5. As if looks up to the heavens. What do I do? A bit of a length. And there, this time, It's in the air. And Tim Smitty's, oh, he lost it. He lost it. It was there to be taken. Smitty's apologises. Lamb acknowledges that he did a silly thing, but he gets a single out of it. Madness. Sometimes I don't understand why players do things. They hit 2 nice sixes. Why don't you just block out and see out the over and not trying to attempt the last one? So I've been told that the tide is on his way out, so you never know. With a bit of luck, that ball might... The stillacker is still on it, so it might be all right in about half an hour. And Shani will come back into the attack. Unusual that they're... And that one's defended by Alam. Alam, the more aggressive of the two at the moment. Partnership of 20. Last over in the power play, and they're to 37 for 1. Swing and a miss. Alam looks at the umpire. Is that wide? Umpire goes, hey, I'm the umpire. Stick to your job. Try and bat. Declan would take no guff off anybody. Good feeling by Nishant. Has already taken a catch. He holds his hand. He took a bit of an injury taking the first catch today. 3 dot balls now for Shani. Shani's like the Peter Pan of Munster cricket. He's been going for years. Playing at a top level. A chance of a run out, but they scramble for a single. Awe finally gets on strike. Alam's been hogging it for a couple of overs now. What will he do to Alam or the Shani? He caught that well. Straight out to Abdul Baki. So change of bowling, and the captain will bring himself on. This time it's hit in the air, but it falls into no man's land. Awe is batting very aerial today. He had a much better game in the first game against UCC. Maybe it's tiredness, I'm not sure. Alam Morshed on strike now. Better ball. Alam eyeing up that C again. Well played there. He noticed that there was no one in slip or gully, but good running as well. He said to me after the first game, he felt like he was an athlete out there. He's certainly running like one. This is the man they need to get. He strikes that really well, straight back down past the bowler. But well fielded at the boundary there. Can't tell who it is. Certainly saved 3 runs there. Looking for the single, but Awe says no. Good over this. Just 4 off it so far. 1 ball remaining. Looks like the batsmen are trying to accelerate. This one is hit aerial again. Surely someone has to take this. Oh, and it's gone all the way. If you don't succeed the first time, try trying again. And this time, Awe gets his first boundary, and it's a maximum 6. 49 for 1 off 7. Kerry are well set now. Asif is brought back into the attack, but this time from the road end. Bowling his 3rd over now. He's gone for 15 off his first 2. I think they want him to hit towards the slope. And Alam plays that shot. There's a chance for a run out. He's thrown it at towards the wrong end. Awe was 3/4 of the way up the wicket. Another missed opportunity for Limerick. Asif causing a lot of havoc with the Kerry batsmen. But unfortunately for him, his fielders have let him down, to be honest. Brings Alam on strike again. 19 off 22 balls. 51 for 1 off 7.3. Oh, what a little bit of a ramp. Beautiful looking shot there, and he deserves a boundary for that. Gorgeous shot by Alam. That came on to him quite quickly, and he just adjusted his hands to ramp that, and he tries that shot again. He knows that was a good shot. 23 off 23 now. He played more conservatively in the first game. This time he wants to cash in, and there's an appeal for an LBW. Think it might have been drifting down leg. Lamb didn't know where it was though. Certainly plenty of chances in this over for Asif. 1 ball remaining. He's bowled quite well. Alam plays that shot again. And that's the end of the over. The 8's gone. 55 for 1 off 8. And there's the other Premier T20 match down at the Mardyke. Ongoing, and Cork County won the toss, selected to bat. And they're motoring along very nicely now. They're 62 for 3 off 6.5. However, Ross Jurity is out for a duck. And Stefano, who scored 70 odd in the first game, was caught just there by Nazim, bowled by Srinivas for 29. Is there a chance for Galway? So 2 off the first ball there for Tim. That's cut away again. This time might be Shani Alam, and it does go over his feet. Boundary ball. Umpire is still signalling. Dot ball there. Just popped out of Sarfraz's hands. Tim bowling nice line and length here. Oh, nice looking shot there by Awe. Might go all the way. And it trickles over the boundary. Another 4. 2-4.4. Awe's making a move here. Really full ball, and he dug it out, but he had enough power. Drives that to the boundary. Should be no single there. Tim has his hands up in the air. Well played by Awe. Straight after his boundary ball, he picks up a single. Brings Alam on strike, and they're at 49 as a partnership at the moment. Oh, dirty full toss. And dispatched only for a single. Yeah, it looked a bit high to me as well. And the umpire signals a free hit. What will Awe do here? He's hitting towards the long end of the ground. Oh, and it's a long hop, but it's a wide. Good over here for Kerry so far. 14 off it. This injection of runs is what they needed. And he hits that well. Not well enough though. Could be taken. But remember, you can only run out a batsman with a free hit. So 1 run to Awe to finish the over. 71 for 9 off 9. Back at the Mardyke. Cork County are 63 for 4. Another wicket has gone down. This time, Swaroop Bora has caught Saeed Ayman, bowled by Supal Singh for a duck. Ishan O'Sullivan not out, and Abdul Gaffer has just joined Ishan. That's well struck by Awe, but a straight out to Abdul Waki, who's been out on the boundary for most of the day. Asif will bowl his last over. He's been most threatening out of all the bowlers this afternoon. Oh! Is that a no ball? No, it's a dead ball. I think he slipped there. Ball came out the back of out of his hand. Big Rice smile on his face. Oh, and a great attempt there by Tim Smithies. Take the catch. It only leads to a single. Great effort in the field. Certainly Asif is creating a lot of chances today. Short pitch ball. Shani Lamb takes the catch. I think he was half asleep but saw it at the last minute. And a great catch there by Shani Alam. And he gets Alam Moorshed, who's played a really good game today. Has to put apart though for 25 with 1 4 and 2 6s. Score is 73 for 1 and breaks the partnership of 56. And it looks like Niall Riaz will be coming to the crease. So Niall Riaz, he only scored a couple of runs in the first innings. This time he smashes that one for a single. Gets off the mark. Nice looking cut shot there by Niall. Oh, very unfortunate for Asif. I'll go all the way for a boundary for Awe. That's the end of the over and the end of his spell. 4 overs, 1 for 29. Probably deserved a couple more wickets had they been taken in hand. But well played to him. Kerry now are 78 for 2 off 10 overs. Change of bowling now. Tim Smithy comes out and Abdul Baki comes in. First ball is a dot to Niall. Cuts that away. He drives this. But that's fielded with a foot of... I think that Asif. But I think that might have hit him in the knee. And he goes down. They're looking for a spray or magic water. Just off to the right of your picture. It was a good attempt. And he saves certain boundary. So he's getting a little bit of attention now. He's hobbling. He's up though. He is up, hobbling around. So end of the 11th over, and County Kerry have moved to 82 for 2. Certainly going up in gears now. Niall are away on 33 off 27 balls. Have to be a change of bowler now. That could be Ram. So change of bowling, and Saeed will come on. And Awe is facing. Cork County are 78 for 4 off 10 overs against Galway. Good start for them. They'll be hoping to look at about 150, 160. Short ball. And out to that young man again, Abdul Baki, for a single. Niall plays a lovely little stroke, but just a dot ball. This time he moves. That's a lovely looking stroke, and that'll go for a boundary. Niall starting to move up the levers. That's his first boundary. He had a poor game in the first match of the day against UCC, but he's making up for it now. I think they've retrieved the ball. This time that is well struck by Niall. He won't get a boundary. Just a single. Brings Awe on strike. It all the way out to deep cover point, where Abdul is lurking all day. I think Niall is just hitting everything at the moment. And this time it's an edge straight down to Shani Alam. About short third man. For another single. That ends the over. 8 coming off it. 90 for 2 off 12. Abdul Baki will return for his second over. Just 4 went off it last time. See how Niall reacts to this one. I think he was bowled in the first game against UCC. Against a spinner. Oh, he strikes that so well. Through the covers for a boundary. Beautiful looking shot. And he follows that up with an intelligent single that Tim Smithies tries to take him on. Kerry now hitting runs at will. Will this be deemed a wide? No, must have came off the pad. Two balls remaining in this over. 97 for 2 off 12.5. No run this time. And another great over by Abdul. 11 now coming off his 2 overs. So Imran comes in. He scored a 50 in the first game today. What can he do in the second one? Big hitter, dangerous hitter. He'll pull this one away. That's what he does. There he goes. 6 runs. Thanks for coming. A roar from the Kerry faithful. And the ball has been retrieved. Big battle here now. Full toss this time, gone down wide. Battle between Saeed and Imran. 105 for 3 off 13.3. Kerry in the ascendancy here. And that's pulled away again. Same result. Same shot. Another boundary. Gone down to the corner of the ground this time. The last 6 that he had. Last 6 that they had was down near the clubhouse. And they found the ball, thankfully. Mist coming over the mountains. The Coppolini Bona, the white waves are out on the Tralee Bay. Full toss again, and same, he dispatches this one for another boundary. 14 off 3 balls, Imran Pafan. 2 4s and 1 6. Saeed Anwari has lost his shape and his length. He needs to refocus. Possibly needs to take some pace off the ball. Valuable bonus points or valuable points are on offer here. This match. Kerry have 2 losses and 1 win. Limerick have 2 losses. And I think 1 win as well. And a lovely block by Imran. He takes strike again. The 14th over. 114 for 3. 6 overs to go. Kerry should be looking at about 160, 170 now. Meanwhile, in at the Galway Cork County match at the Mardyke, Cork County are 97 for 5. Ishan O'Sullivan is still there. Abdul Ghaffar was LBW. Sharik Nazian for 16. And Ayush Dubey is not out. 1 not out at the moment. So they're coming up into the playing. They're bowling the 15th over currently. 97. Let's make that 99 of 14.4 overs. So again, Cork County should be looking at about 140, 150. Change of bowler now. It looks like Shoaib Zazi. Let me just confirm that. Shoaib Zazi. This is the first. This is the first time we'll have a look at him today. He didn't play in the first match. Another young spinner for Limerick. Great to see that Limerick are promoting their youth. The They're looking for, the call is 2. They might even look for 3. Niall is very eager out there. 3 wides altogether. Good running between the wickets between this pair. $117 for 3. Better ball this time. This one it's pulled out to Abdul Baki and he gets a wicket. Imran is kind of throwing it away and he's angry with himself. Brilliant for the young man. He gets a wicket with his first legitimate ball of the afternoon. Caught by his mate, Abdul. Fantastic for him. Kazim Butt will come in. A quick fire 15 off 5 balls by Imran. With 2 4s and 1 6. But now he has to depart. 117 for 4 here. Delighted for Shoaib. He was thrilled with that wicket. Five to come now. Oh, there's an appeal for an LBW. Probably was drifting down leg. It's all happening now again. When the spinners come into the attack, things start to happen. This time, Kaz hits it underneath his helmet. Another appeal for LBW. Not given. Creating havoc out there. And that was a leg by. Still no runs off the bat. That one is driven past Asif. They will look to get 2. There's a chance for a run out here. Oh, and he misses. End of the over. Great over there for Shoaib. Just 5 off it with 1 wicket. 120 for 4. Looks like Shani Alam is coming back into the attack. That's pulled away over to Zazi. Unfortunately, that's gone for a boundary. It was a poor ball by Shani, and Kazim dispatches that with his first runs off the bat. gets a boundary for it. And he goes again. This time it was off the glove. And it's thrown back to the bowler. Just a single. That's bowled. This time it's a wide. Shani saw him coming down the wicket. Tried to bowl a bit wider of him. Out of his arc. Unfortunately, it was a bit too wide. That one's mistimed by Niall. He struck it too early. He knows that now. Should have waited. Just picks up a single. He's moving a lot in his crease. Always exactly the same. That ball comes towards me. And it's a boundary. 11 off this over so far. Good over for the Kerry team. 131 for 4 off 15.4. Another wicket has fallen at the Mardyke. I'll tell you about that after this ball. Kaz is just smashing balls at the moment. This time just for a single. As I mentioned, another wicket has fallen. And this time, Aish was LBW by Mohammed Sufyan. And it's Nabil Anjum, the dangerous Nabil, has gone backward there. There's an attempt for a catch. Might go over the boundary. And I think it hasn't gone. Good fielding. They're going to push again. Looks like they've hit 3. Bit of a top edge. We don't know. And there's one short. So only 2 runs. So it'll be Niall on strike. Good bit of fielding there. And sloppy running between the wickets. 16 overs gone, 134 for 4. And another wicket has gone down in Cork County. Nabil Anjum is caught by Swarup Bora, bowled by Sufyan again for a duck. That has brought in Diarmid Kerry. So Cork County 113 for 7 off 16.5 overs. Still 140, 150 on the cards there. Galway bowling themselves back into the match. Meanwhile, here at the Oyster Oval, Shoaib Zazi will continue with his second over. The young lad got a wicket up with his first legitimate ball. This time it's a little bit shorter. And Niall will pick up a single. Niall moves to 21 off 19 balls with 2 fours. And Kazim 10 off 7 with 2 fours as well. Kaz strikes that quite well, but just for a single. He's hitting to the long boundary out there. That one's a full toss. Fielded by Tim Smithies. But Niall beats the ball for a single. Kerry are starting to rotate the strike quite well now. Partnership of 20 has come up in no time. And Kazim rocks back and pulls it for another boundary. He's quite good on the leg side. Anything on down leg, he'll pull away. Umpire is signalling still to the scorers, and finally the scorers acknowledge the umpire that it is a boundary. There's a big chase on here to stop the boundary, and with a bit of fancy footwork by Shani Alam, prevents it. 2 runs. Nice partnership building here between this pair. Single this time, he'll be happy with that. It's the end of the over. 10 off it. Good over for Kerry. Looks like Prasad will come back on, replacing Shani Alam. Prasad has bowled 2 overs so far. So he'll bowl this on the 19th, as he did in the previous match versus UCC. 2 set batsmen here now. How much damage can they do in the last 3 overs? They go for 10 and over. You're looking at 150. So we said this all along, roughly 150, 160. Sorry, 170, 180 got. I'm getting tired now. It's been a long old day. But it's been a fantastic 3 games so far. The middle game, the last game being exceptional, with UCC winning their first game in the Senior T20 competition since they entered last year. Congratulations to them. And they're no doubt nearly home, nearly back in Cork at this stage. Or they might be out celebrating for some burger and chips or pizza and chips in Killarney or wherever. So enjoy whatever celebration you have tonight. So first ball is a dot ball. Lower ball there, that might go all the way. Oh, and there was a crowd catch there, but it was dropped. And a big 6 by Kazim. He picked up on that slower ball quite early. And on one knee, dispatched it nearly onto the roof of the clubhouse. And he goes again down that leg. We talked about anything on leg he'll go for. And he finds profit there again, this time with another boundary. Kazim on the charge. 28 off 14. 4 fours and 1 6. Need to bowl. Top of off to Kazim. He's a good enough player to hit boundaries anywhere on the leg side. And saying that, he hits it this time on the offside. Beautiful sounding shot off the bat. Another boundary. .644. What's he going to do this time? Oh, he does it the same again. Another boundary ball. Prasad is just bowling down the leg all the time. You just can't do that to Kazim. $18 off this over so far. Is this the over that puts it beyond Limerick? Five now on the leg side. This time a better ball on the offside. 163 for 4 off 18 overs. Meanwhile at the Mardyke, Cork County now are 125 for 7 off 18.4. Ishan O'Sullivan on 30 with 1-4 and 1-6, and Diarmuid Kerry 6 not out with no boundaries so far. We're going to have a change of bowler now. Abdul Baki has 2 more overs left. So this is the 19th over now, or 19th over coming up. Will they keep Prasad on for the final over? 2 overs remaining. No matter what, Kaz is going to go for it. Single off the first ball. Now plays on the leg side. His call is 2, and they'll get 2 quite easily. Half a sweep there by Niall. Bring Kaz back on strike. Is Kaz looking to get a 50 now? He's only 12 away. 2 strikes, 2 big blows. He's happy with take the single. Not a bad over so far for penultimate over. Just 5 off it so far. This time this might be caught. And it's well taken. A great catch by Prasad. And that ends Niall Riaz. He's played a very fruitful game today. Fruitful innings. And Mohsen, Taj comes in. Motion Taj gets out. His second duck of the day. Sorry. Caught by Shani Alam. And it looks like Yaqub Ali will come to the crease for the final over. 168 for 6. And Tim Smithies will come back and for the final over. $168 for 6. It's well struck again by Kazim. He's looking for 2. He won't get it. That'll give Yaqub an opportunity. To hit a few runs now. He stretches for that one. Just a single. Kazim is just 10 away now from a half century. He needs a couple of boundaries. Will this one be going towards me? And it is. But just a single. Oh, and they're going to go back for 2. Crazy running is fruitful. A bit of lazy work in the field. Kazim just 8 away now. He wanted to take that one on. He knew it. Just a single this time. I think he knows his opportunity is gone. 173 for 6. And Cork County have finished their innings on 143. Really good total, that. Yaqub looked to give himself a bit of room and was bowled by Tim. Looks like is that Cameron or no? That looks like Farouk. Farouk Hussain. A lot of tapping going on there by Farouk. What can he bring to the party with this last ball? And he's bowled. So Kerry end up on 100. $173 for 8. And the Limerick innings will begin in about 10 minutes' time. So we're back. And the word from Limerick is attack, attack, attack. So we're coming to the end of this day's cricket down at the Oyster Oval. First game was won by Kerry against UCC by 54 runs. The second game was won by UCC over Limerick by about 50 runs. And we're coming to the third game. I've just seen a young boy smash a ball into the helmet of Shani Alam on the side. A bit of crack going on. And they were just waiting now for the batsmen as Shani Alam and Tim Smithies take to the field, the opening pair. They have a good, hard job to do here now. They need to score 174 runs. And it will be Yaqub Ali who will begin. Tim will take strike. Meanwhile, down the Mardyke, Galway have also started their innings, and they're one without loss after the first over. I think we're nearly all set here. And the first ball is a wide ball by Yaqub. This time it's on the money. So he sweeps that. And he'll pick up a single. Let's bring Shani Alam. So they have a short third man. No fine leg. 2 out. Deep, long on. And a deep sweeper. Shani looks to get off the mark almost immediately. But it's straight to cover point. And he tries to cut that one. This one is hit for a nice boundary by Shani. Good start to the over by Limerick. And great running then following up. It's 9 off the over. Looks like Awe will bowl from the Tralee Bay end. The tide is starting to go out again. I've seen it all today now. Tide in, tide out, tide out. Tide out, tide in, tide out again. Just shows how long I've been here. And Cork County have made a breakthrough. Shriek Nazim has been bowled by Ishan O'Sullivan for 10. Really good start there by Cork County. Lamb. Shani Lamb tries to drive that one, but well fielded by Niall Riaz. This time, is that one for the over? And yeah, that's the call by the umpire. Nice bit of bowling. Bit of an inside edge there. They'll scramble for 2. Shani comes back. Great running between the wickets by him. Limerick looking to play positively, and that's what they're doing. Really well done. And again, good running between the wickets. They're looking to take on the Kerry bowlers and fielders. Trying to put them under pressure. That one is pulled away by Tim Smithies. He'll be disappointed with himself. He should have pulled that away for a boundary ball as he was back and replays that shot in his head. Bring Shani on strike. Just 4 off this over. Certainly need a boundary or something here now if they're to keep up with the run rate. And he strikes that very well, but only into the hands of Niall Riaz, who's been superb in the field today. That's the end of the over. Dot ball to finish 13 without loss after 2. And a change of bowler again as Khurram Iqbal comes into the attack. It's an appeal for an LBW. Not given. And they look to score off this. It'll be done as an as a leg by. Good running. Bit sloppy by Kerry there. Shouldn't allow that single. Kerry are really up for this match. They've been like this all day. No doubt doing this for Blanche Rutland. And that's well struck by Shani Alam, who moves to 10 off 9 balls. And bowled. Tim has to go. That's the first one down. And Nishan Kumar comes to the crease. Shani Alam still out there in his blue pads. On 10. What can Nishan do? And that's a beautiful uppercut. I'll go for a boundary straight away. Beautiful looking shot. And they're moving a player now out to deep cover point. Shot, and there could be a chance. And he's caught. It was Yaqub Ali who took the catch. So 2 wickets so far in this over. I think this could be Yogesh. And it seems that it's not a catch. Looks to have been a bump ball. Yes, it is. It's a bump ball. Is it a run or is it a dot ball? We're just finding out. So it looks like they're re-bowling that ball. I'm not sure what's going on. Find out in a minute. Nishan looks to strike that well. Goes to a dot. It looks like to be 2 dots. Ended the over. 19 for 1 off 3. We'll have to have a look at the replay later on. But umpire early, dead certain that it was a bump ball. So Awe continues. A bit of confusion all around here. Slower ball by Awe. They look to get a single and there might be buzzers here. Required run rate now up to 9. Nishan seems to be more aggressive batsman. Third ball for Awe. A bit shorter. This time it's wide. Don't want to bowl it into Nishan's arc. It's well struck by Nishant. Straight out to Niall Riaz for a single. Meanwhile, on the Mardyke, Galway now are 25 for 2. Safi gets a wicket. Bold. He got 3 or 4 in the first game this morning, and he's in the wickets again. This time that's pulled up in the air. Who's under it? But it's Alam Morshed. Shani Lam caught Alam in the first innings, and now it's the opposite. And that ends Shani Alam. No dispute this time. This time I think Yogesh is coming out. And Yogesh comes out. Batsman number 4. 22 for 2, Limerick are now. Gets worse for Galway. Another wicket down. Another bowl by Safi. He's having great crack today. Ended the over 22 for 2 off 4. The weather is getting colder and the clouds are getting darker here at the Oyster Oval. 7:30 in the evening. Curran will continue. Dot off the first ball to Nishant. That's well struck, but is there a catch? And another catch. But that. This time he has to go as the rain comes down. And then Joe Sharma comes in. You've got you batsmen at the crease. Curran has 2 so far. And a dot ball. A rainbow has appeared. Coming from Tralee Bay over Blennerville. Good bowling here by Curran. This is really good bowling by Kerry. Run rate is now at 10s. Will this be a wicket, maiden? Oh, and a wide ball, just as I said it. Spoke too soon. It's the first time I think I've seen the source of a rainbow. It's coming out of Tralee Bay to the left of your screen. And there's an appeal for an LBW. It's probably going down leg. That's 23 for 3 off 5. One more over in the power play. Awe will continue. His third over. Yogesh facing now. He's just only faced 2 balls. Feels as though he's been there for ages. Oh, should have been taken by the bowler, but it was hit really hard. He just put one hand out. He knows it. Catch your 2 hands, man. Three for 3. Oh, and a play and a miss by Yogesh. That's a wide ball. More like an effort ball there by Awe. Could hear him shout as he bowled the ball. And he jumps again. Might be a bit too quick for Yogesh. This time it's a bit shorter. They'll still get a run for it. Looking for we're so close for a run out. Brilliant throw by Kaz. They'll scramble for a single. 1 ball remaining in this over. Another wicket has fallen at Cork County. Galway's innings are in tatters. 31 for 4 off 7. Oh, and a big swing and a miss. Slower ball. They'll look for the single. And they'll get it. Just 3 off that over now. 148 needed off 84 balls. It looks like Yaqub Ali will come back to bowl. Only just bowled the one over so far. Safi has picked up another wicket. That's 3 so far. Unbelievable bowling. 4 overs, 3 for 21. A swing and a miss. An appeal for an LBW, but they will go through and probably get a leg by, unless there was a bit of bat on it. And yes, a bit of bat it was. Oh, it's a leg by. That's well struck, but it's gone for a 6, a maximum. First boundary in a couple of overs, and the Limerick faithful are delighted with that. They could do with a few more, a lot more. Good blocking, top blocking there by Yogesh to finish off the over. 33 for 3 off 7. Required run rate now, 10.85. Change of bowling again from the Tralee Bay end, and Owe side Owe will come on back here in his lovely green and yellow old school pyjamas. These are the old Kerry coloured kit. 3 types being displayed out here today. It's cut away, and that'll go for a boundary. First ball. Owe isn't happy with that. Sharma Manjo gets a boundary. Bit of a bouncer, and this time it won't go all the way as Kazim has been pushed back onto the boundary. Just a single. 38 for 3 off 7.2. And that's a beautiful shot. Pulled away for a boundary. Gorgeous looking shot from Yogesh. Where are these strokes coming from? 9 off the over so far. Sorry about that. Lack of comms here for the last few minutes. Decided I needed something to eat. So, wicket has fallen. And Sarfraz has come to the crease. And a bit of controversy, as one of the Kerry players has decided he isn't going to play. That's a good start there by Sarfraz. As he drives that ball down for a single. 48 for 4 off 9.2. Meanwhile, County Galway are 43 for 6 off 11. Spinner's doing all the damage down the Mardyke. That's a beautiful looking shot there. All the way for a boundary by Yogesh. Great shot. Limerick still with a bit of fight in them. It's good to see. Many teams would give up. He'll take a single there. It's a dead ball. That's well struck this time. This might go for another boundary. There is a chase on. And they'll just pick up a couple. Yogesh moves to 20, off 20. There's a top edge, could be caught. And it's caught by Chasm. Another wicket. Another caught. The word is just there. That's about bowling to your team. Well put. Asif comes into the attack now. 54 for 5. Off 9.5. Was there one ball remaining in the over, I thought? I just must have missed the ball. Change of bowler. Change of bowling there for Kerry, and Mohsen Taj comes on. Kerry now fielding with 10 men. There's an appeal for a run out, but no run out will be given. That's one. Asif is on strike now. So halfway through the run chase, and Limerick are 55 for 5. They're looking for the single, but they won't get it. Farouk Hussain fields straight back to the bowler. Left-handed Asif. Swing and a miss. He's trying to push this total up. He did it in the last game as well against UCC when he was batting with Tim. He was trying to force his shots just to relax. Another dot ball. Run rate now 12.75. Something needs to happen for Limerick. Swing, that's up in the air. It's about 2 or 3 meters away from Oais. Brings Sarfraz on strike. There's 1 ball left in this over. It's the 11th over. Looking for the single, but his partner wasn't interested. That ends the over. Good start for Mohsen's. Just 2 off it. And Owe will continue from the Tralee Bay end. Tide is slowly going out. Owe already with 2 wickets off his 2 overs. He will be looking for a couple more now. Meanwhile, 6 wickets have fallen at down in the Mardyke. Cork County are Galway are 51 for 6. Safi picking the bowlers again. 3 for 21 off 4. And Diarmid Kerry 2 for 8 off 3 with 1 maiden. So Cork County look to be winning that match comfortably, and probably will pick up full bonus points as well. Of course, they play Cork Harlequins at Farmers Cross on Wednesday, so do join us on the Munster Cricket YouTube channel for that one. Caught away. That may go to the boundary, but Niall Riaz is lurking out there. And he throws it back to the keeper. It's for single. Left-hander Asif now. Just a gully protecting behind square, and he's bowled. Top of the stumps. Beautiful bit of bowling by Owais. Picks up his third. Unfortunate for Limerick. And it looks like Prasad is coming in to bat. And Prasad blocks the first ball. An appeal for an LBW, not given. One ball remaining in Owais over. Just two off it with one wicket. By the fielder, just for a single. It's the end of the over, the 12th gone, 59 for 6. Motion continues from the road end. Second over. Dot ball to begin with. It's flicked around the corner. I think that might have hit the keeper just for a single, and it's a leg by. Sarfraz on strike. Required run rate is now 14.87. I think, to be honest, there's too much to be done here now for Limerick. Let's see some fight. So it looks like there's a no ball And the reason is because, I'll say it now in a sec, that there's meant to be 4 inside the ring, and there wasn't because there's only 10 fielders. So therefore, you can only have 4 out, considering that there's only 10 fielders. That's why there was a no ball just a second ago. That's lofted in the air. There was no one under it. Just a single for Prasad. 63 for 6 off 12.5. 7 overs to go. Well struck by Sarfraz. And another single. That's the end of the over. 64 for 6 off 13. Excuse me. And OA starts his final over. A dot ball to begin. He's bowled quite well today, taking 3 wickets. It's a wide ball. That's pulled away. Just for a single for Sarfraz. No boundary has been struck now in about 5 overs. Nicely struck by Prasad. They look for a run out, and that's it. And he's run out. Brilliant bit of fielding there. It looks like Molson. Brilliant bit of fielding. Seven down now. It looks like Syed Anwar. So Syed Anwar will come to the crease. It's a fourth. He's looking for his fifth, and he's bowled, and he's got it. Great bowling here. He has his fourth. You're on for a team hat-trick. Eight down now. And Shoaib Zazi, young man, comes to the crease. Kerry are on a team hat-trick. Owe has 4. A great learning experience for this young fellow. Oh, that was well bowled. So close to the top of off. He's got one more ball to get his 5 for. 8 down now. 66 for 8 off 13.5. All he needs, just one. He's turned this game around. Oh, since he's come back on. Slower ball and well defended there by Zazi. That's the end of the over. 14 gone. 2 wickets remaining. 66 for 8, chasing 174. And he gets a wonderful applause by his teammates. Motion continues. So Prasad is on strike now. Peel for an LBW. And it's now not given. That's well flicked away, and that'll be a boundary. Well done to Prasad. There's a bit of a throw in there. Looking for that run out. And it's a wide ball. And another one. And Zazi gets off strike and off the mark with a single. 74 for 8. And that's pulled away just for a single out into the deep. One ball remaining in this over. 75 for 8. Oh, and a good ball. Beats the outside of the bat. So just one wicket remaining now for Limerick, and it's the two young lads, Abdul Baki. Oh, and there's a chance of a run out here, and it's out. Oh, is it out? No, it's not. It looked as though it was out. Good running between the wickets between these two. So Shob Zazi will face motion in his last over. He defends that one. Good resistance here by the young men. And again, they're looking for a single. They may take it. They will take it. And that's it. And it's over. Cotton bowled by motion. That's the end of it. And County Kerry have comprehensively beaten Limerick by 89 runs. Congratulations to both teams, especially the young fellas. So as it's getting a bit late now, I just want to say thank you to County Kerry for hosting today. Well done to Kerry, winning both their games, and to UCC. Commiserations to Limerick on both games, but they did a great, valiant effort. And from me, Joseph O'Mahony, I'll be back again next Wednesday with Cork County taking on Cork Harlequins at Farmers Cross. It looks like Cork County are definitely going to beat County Galway, so it sets it up nicely for a good competition at Farmers Cross at 6 o'clock. So join me and Munster Cricket on their YouTube site at 6 o'clock. Thank you. Good night. God bless. Take care.